Young people dying in alarming numbers. As police say more and more of them are walking around with illegal guns, it has communities searching for answers.
In Harrisburg today, local gun control advocates lobbied for tougher laws to keep guns out of the hands of young people. But opponents say these efforts are misguided. KDKA investigator Andy Sheehan has both sides of that debate. Andy.
Christine, all agree that this climate of violence must end and get the guns out of the hands of young people. They just disagree on how best to achieve that.
What do we want? End gun violence. When do we want it?
Now! They gathered in the driving rain on the steps of the state capitol, asking for action on a series of bills they say will keep guns out of the hands of young people and curb the alarming rise of gun violence in our streets.
I lost my son 3 years ago today, and you see that the heavens is crying with me and for me.
Among them calling for stricter laws was Tina Ford, who founded the group Moms, Mothers of Murdered Sons, after her son Armani was shot and killed in Clairton.
We have tools that we can keep other mothers from being in this club. Because if you don't listen, we have a seat for you.
Just last week, the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives said 50% of the illegal guns confiscated from juveniles here in Pittsburgh last year were found to have been stolen from homes and cars. Today, Governor Wolf joined the group in calling for the passage of a safe storage law making gun locks and gun safes mandatory, and another requiring owners to file a police report if their guns are lost or stolen.
I call on the General Assembly to pass common sense, popular gun safety reform that Pennsylvanians are demanding. We cannot afford to wait because every day that our Republican leaders delay, lives are on the line.
They're trying to push an anti-gun, anti-freedom, anti-Second Amendment agenda.
State Representative Aaron Bernstein, a major supporter of gun rights, calls the bills misguided, saying safe storage and mandatory reporting laws will do nothing to keep guns away from criminals and only make life more difficult for legal gun owners.
What we ultimately need to do is hold people accountable that are stealing firearms and commit any crime with a firearm. There should be severe penalties for doing so, while never infringing upon law-abiding citizens.
But proponents say young people are dying from inaction.
It is unacceptable that children are growing up now wondering if they'll get to their 16th birthday, wondering if they'll get to their 21st birthday, wondering if there's anything to even live for, because we are not doing enough to keep the guns out of the wrong hands.
But for now, that debate will remain on the Capitol steps. None of these bills have been released from committee, given a debate, or given a vote on the floor. Reporting live on the North Shore, Andy Sheehan, KDKA News.